Sure they told y'all I was coming. Make it make sense. That's all I ask for. Just make it make sense. There's too much lying and cheating and putting our people in behind bars and killing and all this, and then then act like it's nothing.
From phone number 952891720. Received April 12th at 8:12 a.m. Hi, this is Janice Griffin. I was calling back because someone left a message at this number, and I understand that you're trying to reach Nick Sanquist, but he doesn't work for Dakota County any longer. He hasn't worked here since I've had this number since last May. He was out of this office, I believe, at the beginning of May, and he doesn't work for us any longer. I'm not certain what he's done, but I just wanted to give you a call back and let you know that you won't be able to reach him at this number. And I don't have a forwarding number for him. He just no longer works for the county. Thank you. Bye-bye.
There's one person put it
To
on there.
replay,
He
press
quit.
4. To erase, press 7. To return this call, press 8. To save, press 9.
And he's ducking in the
To hear
office.
all options, press 0.
Now watch them point the finger at Milwaukee now. Watch this.
Message saved. Next message from phone number 65143888288. Received April 12th at 8:28 a.m. Hi, Mr. Gilbert. This is Leanne again from Dakota County. We got cut off. I'm not sure if your phone went dead or lost the signal or what happened, but either way, certainly can give a call back.
Hello?
651-438-8288.
Oh man, just stop calling me for school and all that. Man, I don't want to hear that.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. To replay, press 4. To erase, press 7. To return this call, press 8. To save, press 9. To hear all options, press 0. Message saved. Next message from phone number 65143888288. Received April 12th at 9:11 a.m. Turn this call, press 8. To save, press 9. To hear all options, through 388288. Received April 12th at 9:11 a.m.
Now watch them blame Milwaukee for this.
Hi, Mr. Kilbrew. This is Leanne calling back again from Dakota County Corrections. And I wanted to just give you the phone number to the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and it is 651-793-7000. Again, 651-793-7000. And you could contact them. That's where we got the record of the contact with the Milwaukee Police Department.
The Milwaukee Police Department.
Okay, and I hope that's helpful. I don't know why
Really?
your phone call is disconnected.
It's in y'all system. You said Bill Cosby ain't the only one y'all accusing of rape.
Hi, sir. How you doing? I'm Detective Brian Lutzel, Detective Jared Tim. Sure.
Lies. Perjury, that's what it is. How did I get away with it? I got nothing but perjury here. Perjury. Perjury. Perjury.
Well, thanks.
Went to the halfway house. What they say? Now, what they say here? They talked to the halfway house guy. Said that I did something on the 29th. Here I am getting a job on the 29th. That's what y'all do. Make it make sense. I ain't scared to die, I'll go back to prison. Make it make sense. Say I committed a first-degree rape. And then put it out there. Tell Minnesota that so I can do 3 years. I did 3 years. Make it make sense. Say y'all didn't put it in the database. That's a felony. That's a felony. Computer data tampering. That's a felony. Computer data tampering. You put that in the database in 2014 in February. Make it make sense. People up there tried to kill me. They sent Nazis at me and everything. Let me show you what I did to them Nazis, though. I got pictures of them battered up. They sent Nazis at me in prison. Yeah, I got pictures of them battered up. Come on with it. And then somebody try to handle, I go down to the juvenile place because it say, refer to juvenile authorities, and this guy, he puts his nose in the air and say, you're bullshitting. What are you talking about? You did it. Go downtown with that. What the fuck you think you're talking to? Just because I got out of prison, I had my own studio. My kids ain't in college. My daughter worked for the state. My son worked for a law firm. Who y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all don't deal with white people like that, though. You talk to them with respect. I sit up there for 5 months when I got out, being peaceful. Hey, can y'all check on this for me? You don't call me back. I have to call you back. Hey, did anything come up? Well, no, Mr. Kilbert, sweeping it under the rug. But you won't investigate your own crimes. You investigate something, you say I did and didn't do it. You pretend that I did it. If somebody accused me of something, you'll put it in a database like it's facts. And that's just what happened. Ain't no way. Keep your head up, brother. Yup. You need anything, hit me at BKCU Law Takers, man, on Twitter. BKCU, capital C and U, BKCU, CU Law Takers on Twitter. I sat up there, I was in Minnesota, y'all threw gun charges out. 9 felonies for white guys, and they get 3 years probation. You gave me 7 years probation in Minnesota for defending myself in my own house. 7 years probation. I'd seen you throw gun charges out. Seen them. Strangulation, gun charges. Sean Trout, that's his name, Minnesota, Dakota County. Sean Trout, you threw gun charges out. He was a felon. You threw the gun charge out and gave him 3 years probation. He was back in the same jail in 3 weeks. butt down the police and was strangling his girl again. And he come back to jail and still get out before I did. You think I'm lying? Look his name up, Sean Trout. Dakota County. And I got a list of other names. A slap in the wrist. We don't just slap each other in the wrist. You slap criminals in the wrist. You know what I mean? Child support. I'm doing what I can for my kids. My kids in college, graduate high school. None of them been to jail. All by the same mother. Daughter worked downtown. My son worked for a law firm. My other son worked for the museum. And an entrepreneur at the college. And you know, and I got a junior, and you don't dare to put this on a database. I know you got a kickback. Why do you think you got a kickback for doing that? Now, how much money do you think they stole from me? It went so far as I used to work at a diesel mechanic shop. Went so far to pay these guys a cutback to let a truck lift down on me. Then put me in the truck up, then broke the clutch in the truck. Don't tell me what y'all gonna do for a few dollars. Don't tell me about justice. Y'all will kill a black man if it means you can get a new boat. And we'll sleep very well at night. Tell me. And now the police want me to shut up. I guess that's what the Dakota County wants me to shut up. So they're going to say, oh, he's a rat. You never answered my question. How am I harassing you? Now, you heard the phone calls. They called me back. Is that harassment? They called me. I never called them back after I get a call in 5 months, but I'm harassing them. Damn right, Milw accusing me of rape. You done that already. And give me some answers. I'm gonna hold a press conference right outside. The state of Minnesota had y'all do that bullshit, and then like it wasn't no repercussions behind it. Why they up there buying boats and Corvettes? They gave y'all some bar money. You want to see the paperwork or see how much money they stole from me? They set y'all up. That's exactly what they did. They just set up the people in Milwaukee. They think y'all the stupid ones. But I can show you 25 pages of perjury that they did and wasn't scared to put it on paper. I should have gave them these papers too when the judge said let me go, and they kept me anyway. And kept me another 7 months after the judge ordered me to be released. These agents decided to say, fuck what the judge say. They tried to retry me in an HRU hearing. Playing judge. This is what that money had them doing over there, playing judge and everything. It's right here. It's right here. Playing judge on. Oh, let me get it right. Mr. Kilbrew remains in custody and held on bail for his arrest dated 3/29 until 6/12/17, which is date of the scheduled jury trial. Court attorney Ryan McCarthy advised the agent on 6/12 that the state had to dismiss the charges due to the alleged victim not receiving no message. That was for me getting out, calling the studio, calling the guy that owned the house to get my studio equipment. They said I wasn't allowed to do that. Call and get my stuff. It says the message was not physically made in Dakota County. He indicated clearly that the OFP was violated, but the county charges per statute was not Dakota County's at the time. The agent spoke with the HRU hearing officer Rich Pung, who stated the violation was too serious to remove the hold, and this violation needed to be taken to a hearing. How do you do that? How do you take me to a hearing when the judge says, here's the judge order right there, Sean McManus, free this man. How do you take me to a hearing after that? Correction agents over there acting like they're judges. No, they just didn't have this. They didn't just have y'all put that in the database. See, I know everything. They didn't tell you how smart I was. They didn't tell you that my brother was a detective. David Howard. He don't work here no more. David Howard is my brother. They didn't tell you that. They didn't tell you federal agent Sharice Brown, who's our head of the computer science, is right there in St. Francis at the FBI building. Sharice Brown. They didn't tell y'all that before they had y'all upload that bullshit in the database. They didn't tell y'all that the reason why I went to jail, it was 3 guys over there. We're fighting over a hot lotto ticket. You know the same one Mr. Tipton doing 25 years for rigging the thing? They didn't tell you that. They sit up there and took the ticket and gave it to the meth family and gave them $1 million and told them to be quiet, and they donated $10 million to the K9 nonprofit organization in St. Paul. They didn't tell y'all that. But if you look on YouTube, you'll see that couple over there that got that $11.7 million donated $10 million to the exact police that arrested me. How do I go from fighting over a hot lottery ticket in June and it's cashed in September? Then they give me 3 years, then they give me 7 years probation. No, you're never getting off probation. Facts, these are facts. I would call Dakota County and say, why is Mr. Kilbrew in our office? What did you guys do? They blame Wisconsin because they hate Wisconsin. You see how much they hate the Packers? It's just not a game to them. They hate the state. And by my name being Killebrew, the beloved Herman Killebrew, which they all love over there, they was not gonna let me live. Facts. And these people trying to kill me 3 different times. Sent Nazis at me for no reason when I was in prison, just sitting there getting sneak attacked. And it's a good thing that I can fight. I know it's too late to take it off the computer database now, because I got a copy of it. It's in there. And if you're talking about some arrest where I was detained and let go the same day, I'm really suing. And that was expunged off my record. So if you took an expungement of an arrest, I'm really suing. Now, whoever uploaded that in a database is really in trouble. I don't see how they convince y'all to do that. Don't judge me by my look or my color. I turned over every stone. I got a list of over 40 names that was involved who had their hand in that money. Don't tell me y'all sent Nazis at me while I was in prison for no reason. But look what I did to them. Look what I did to them. You think that I can't fight? Shit. Tell me. Make it make sense. I got nothing but facts for y'all. You want to take me to jail for telling the truth? Come on with it. You can't talk civil, because you talk civil and nice, they sit up there and kick your ass. Oh, get out of here, nigger. Yeah, all right. And see, when I asked for paperwork, this was the kind of paperwork they sent me the first time. Scribble. I had to go through lawyers to get straight copies of some papers. You see that? Just wrote all on the back of the papers. See, if this was the only copy of paperwork that I had, it wouldn't be no good. You know why? Because look at all the scribble. Look at all the scribble. You see the scribble? See the scribble? You see it? You see the scribble? You see the scribble scrabble? Who do that? Where they do this at? They don't want nobody to believe what I'm saying. This is what the state of Minnesota is doing. See, Wisconsin may do some underhanded stuff, but they not over the top with it, and they're definitely not going to purposely print perjury on paper. Lies, untruth. They said right here, Miss Killebrew was at the halfway house, and I went in, asked some old ladies at the free clothing place for sex. See how far they went with that sexual assault thing? That they make up lies. But see, I got paperwork right here that says that Mr. Killebrew just got a job. You see it here? Corporate service. Right here. Here's my handbook. Here's a copy of my handbook. My signature and the lady's signature right here. I was getting a job. At the same time, she said that I was down here at some at a clothing shelter asking old ladies for sex. See how far they went with that sexual assault shit? They added lies on top of lies with that. Evidence. And all I was doing was collecting evidence. Documenting every perjury. Here, the judge gave me 60 days jail time with work release. Now, what they do, they re-sentence me to 21 months after I already did 8 months. Re-sentence. At a probationary hearing, they re-sentenced me. Here it is. If I wasn't correct, why would they send not a Dakota County detective, they sent a Woodbury, a Washington County detective by the name of Todd Jagakowski to my job at Ultimate Fleet Repair and accused me of a robbery, saying that I didn't give the ladies in there no eye contact. I might have been trying to rob the place. You don't see no robbery in my record or nowhere like that. I don't steal. Now, why would they go out their way to come to my job? I'm making $25 an hour. And some guys on the job making $60 an hour. And sometimes I'm making more than 25 because I do truck detailing. Why would I'll try to rob a jewelry store a week before Mother's Day? I had to show them a receipt from K Jewelries. I said, no, I was looking at jewelry and there was nothing there at the mom and pop place. I went to a K Jewelries, tried to accuse me of a robbery that never happened. A week before Mother's Day. Had to show them a receipt. I was at K Jewelries. I wasn't trying to rob nobody. Coming to my job with that. And there's more. They didn't stop harassing me. Agent Amber Suplin, Dakota County. I didn't call her for 2 weeks. I said, I'm changing jobs. Y'all know these people up here trying to kill me, let truck lifts down on me and unplugging the clutch while I'm in the tow truck. I'm changing jobs. I'll call you when I get another job. She sent 8 St. Croix County police officers over there with AR-15s. If I would have answered the door with a cell phone, it would have blown my head off. She told them agents that beware, he has guns. This is what she told the judge to get the warrant, that I had guns. But yet there's people out there been on the run for 3 and 4 years who haven't called their agents and they don't warrant out on them yet. I said, well, y'all treat me unfairly. She got on stand. She told me, I said, can you just transfer my probation to Wisconsin? She said, Wisconsin will not accept you. And I'm from here and had my own house over in St. Croix County in Baldwin, Wisconsin, 1260 Main Street, right across the street from Baldwin Woodville High School. Then she got on said and committed another perjury. She said, Your Honor, he was sentenced to a downward departure. No, I was not. I wasn't downward departed. I was given 60 days, and I got resentenced to 21 months in prison. Perjury. These people, they over there acting like they 14-year-old. All they do is just have sex in the office and stuff like that. They think like they 17 years old. That's how they act over there. They just sex fiends. That's all they think about. They don't even know what they're doing. And these people are in charge of people's lives. You better make it make sense. Tell me that y'all didn't put that in the computer, and I'm finna show you paperwork that you did. Here's let me show the camera. See this? In case they kind of come up and say, oh, Mr. Gilbert was this, that. Here it is right here. See this paperwork? Wisconsin uploaded this in a computer in 2014. Now, that's a felony. The computer tampering. That's felony computer tampering. Now, what's going to happen with the person who done that? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing is going to happen at all. If Josh Steib would have gave me some answers after 4 months, well, Mr. Killigrew didn't check with me till February 29th. It's in my phone. He's lying. He's committing perjury. The guy in records and juvenile. You know, blame him for me being here and me being so boisterous because he just cussed me out and told me I'm bullshitting and had me kicked out of there. When I'm investigating my life, it say refer to the juvenile authorities, don't it? So how come he treated me with so much disrespect? If what I'm saying is a lie, how come he treated me with disrespect, and how come he's getting emails from Dakota County but tells me it's confidential and it's none of my business? Now, we're discussing my life in a first-degree sexual rape that I didn't do, but it's confidential and none of my business? Josh Steib, the supervisor in records at the juvenile. Ask him how much was his kickback for him to talk to someone investigating their life like that. I've been dealing with the juvenile authorities for 5 months. Would he even get questioned? No. They're not gonna, unless he was black now, and I was white, they're gonna call, hey, this is a citizen over here. He worked at a diesel mechanic shop. What are you talking to him like that for? Yeah, you got something to say. Y'all making phone calls and standing up for each other then. If he was a black man over there talking to a white man like that, well, hey, that ain't allowed. That's not allowed. See, a white man can come in and get loud as he want to. Me, I'm being disruptive. Hey, disorderly conduct. What you call it? I'm being accused of rape. That's a 12-year-old. First one was 23. They said a 23 or whatever. Then they changed it to 12-year-old to try to make it look good. Make it look good. Not not make themselves look stupid. Why do you think they doing all this? I just had a fight over a lottery ticket, and they didn't. And the police would not escort me back to my house. I said, "Well, hey, I got out on bail. Hey, can you escort me to my residence so I can get my belongings?" No. And if you go over there, you're gonna be arrested. Officer Curry, who's now retired, over there at the Eagan Police Department, would not even escort me to my property, and judge's order says that my property should not be touched. Told me if I go over there, I'll be arrested and I won't get an escort. This is what they was doing. Trying to leave me for dead with no friends and nowhere to go. And this is why if you call Eagan Police, and then I send all of my information that I got here to a Lieutenant Jeffrey Johnson over at Eagan Police Department. He's retired now. He took all my paperwork and retired. Okay, then the chief of police, I start asking him questions and sending them messages. He's retiring June 30th. I said, how are you retiring and the Minnesota Vikings practice facility just opened up? And you the king of the, you got the key to the city. The chief of police, he's walking away. And the Vikings just moved into town. Yeah. Conspiracy? No, more than, it's called major theft. Oh, send my job. And this is how God works. They send my job this $2 million cashier's check, and guess who got hold of it? Me. I'm holding it in my hands. Money laundering. So they had my job cash it, buy them. Had my job buy cars, and this is just a little small truck shop that ain't even 8 years in existence. We all drive shit with rust on it. Even the owner, Gary Dalton. And not after that check, though. After that check, they bought $250,000 worth of cars in my face and tried to kill me several times. I got pictures of the Bobcat. He had the Bobcat guy swing the hammer to try to knock me out, to kill me, and I ducked and walked away, and I took a picture. I ducked and I walked away, and I took a picture. I took a picture. This was set up. Now, this stupid guy, Gary Dalton, he already told me he talked to the chief of police. But he didn't know I know everything. I got recordings. I left recorders all over the dang building. $2 million check. All right. They started buying stuff. F-150s, Corvette, two F-150s, one F-350, the big boy, the 2015. And these was like, they deal meth. The chief of police, Jim McDonald, was working with the meth dealers to try to take me out. They cut the cable under the truck lift and told me to get the little cleaner and clean up under it 3 times. And then when God said, get from under there, it fell. Pow! They tried to kill me. Tried to kill me. Ain't commit all. Now come on now. The last thing I did was in 2008, and I swear I wasn't never coming back to jail again. 2008. 2008 was it. Got my shit together. Went down here, started driving truck for the Salvation Army. And been clean ever since then, been straight in the arrow. And I ain't go there because I had no big drug habit or nothing. Or nothing like that. No, it wasn't nothing like that. I had a few copycat women in their life that everybody wanted, as soon as you get ready to walk away, oh, I'm restraining order. Why? Because I'm leaving you? You ain't see no record of me putting no woman in the hospital and all that. Little pushing and shoving with a few females that I'm friends with still today. There's not a woman that sit up there whether had me in court or not that I'm not friends with, including my baby mother, Juanita Garrett. There's not a woman that accused me of anything that I'm not friends with today. But you're not finna accuse me of that. I don't care if it's 1,000 women that sit up there and say, I did that. They ain't saying I raped them. You're not just finna put shit off on me. You're not finna just put anything off on me and upload it in the computer like it's facts and I got all the facts here in front of you. You guys did that. You guys gave the state of Minnesota all that information. They put me in prison for 3 years. For 3 years. Make it make sense. Because I got facts right here.
Oh, okay, they're over there.
Yep, make this make sense to me. Because I don't owe no ass-kissing party for doing 3 years in prison for no reason. Well, let's throw a press conference then, and then you can explain it to the media how this information got uploaded in the computer in 2014, that this was an actual crime. And then all of a sudden, magically disappear. Yeah. No, the best thing to do is tell the state of Minnesota, I just want what belongs to me. That's it. Tell them to give me my damn money and stop playing games. They can sit up there and go taint the water. They're going to taint the water over there in Monticello. Yeah, I've been watching them. I used to live in Monticello. They gonna taint the water, then go charge 3M 800. They gonna sue 3M for $800 million after they polluted the water themselves. They polluted that water over there. They self. And then charge the company like 3M because that's $1 billion business and say they pollute the water over there. That's a nuclear plant over there. I will stand here all day before I get an answer, I see. Because because when you're telling facts, can't talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. When you got the truth. Only when they can lie on you. Or they got truth on their side. Then they come and confront you. And with their hands on their handcuffs. Say one more word. But see, I got nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. The state of Minnesota is a horrible state. And they hate the state of Wisconsin. I don't care if y'all share the same skin. They hate y'all. Not just as much as they hate as black people, but y'all second. The state of Wisconsin. And I promise to God that's on their agenda in that order. Oh, you should have seen him when Aaron Rodgers got pissed. Oh, my God. You ought to seen the whole city, how they acted when Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone. Y'all seen it. It was shameful. It was a display of 12-year-olds all over the city, all over the state. The greatest player in the NFL. The best player in the NFL. You ought to see how they acted. They act like they won a Super Bowl right there. Could have ended the man's career. Cheat, steal, do dirty stuff. That's what they all about. Vikings. Thieves. Thieves. Vikings are thieves. They live by that. And by me having the name Killebrew, they wanted me dead. Not just because of my blessing they stole. They wanted me dead and tried vigorously to do it. And you guys helped them. Look at my mugshot from St. Croix County when I got to Dakota County. Look at my Dakota County mugshot on 325. You look at that mugshot. You can Google it. Do you see my forehead? And those guys up in St. Croix County who got a kickback, they so bold. This is the sheriff jail. Detective Dreyer walking in the booking room giving me the Hail Hitler sign. 3 times.
Hello, sir. Did you get this my front
Yeah.
here? I looked it up. This is you. You were a kid, and the Milwaukee police arrested you and referred to.
Show it to me.
The children's court.
Show it to me.
Okay, I just looked
So
up.
okay, so how come it said 1994 before?
No, it says 19.
No, it said okay. Well, show me. I was a kid and I wasn't accused of that.
You were arrested for that.
Sir, no, I wasn't. Because 1984, I was in middle school.
Okay.
I was in middle
How old
school.
were you in 84?
What you mean? How old was I was 13.
Okay, and they arrested you and sent
No,
you to jail?
no, I didn't. No, they didn't. I was in middle school.
Okay, well, I'll print it out here.
Yeah, print it out.
I'll be right back.
And I got they said it was 1994. I'm finna go down to Milwaukee the police department, dude. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Here I come. Huh? Yeah, print that out. Print that out. Print that out. Show me, because I can show you a picture of me in middle school right now. Here go me in middle school, Auburn. I went to Audubon. And I went to Webster. I went to Edison. I went to Audubon. And I went to Webster. Don't make up no charges on me. And hold on, I got a paperwork that say 1994. You said this happened in 1994. Now you said it happened in 84 while I was in middle school. It didn't